Howdy guys, this is XR121 and we're going to play some World of Warcraft. I'm going to create a orc. Now, I'm no big fan of Garrosh or anything like that. In fact, I think he's an asshole. But I just want to play the orc area. So what do we want to be? I don't want to be a warrior. My main is a hunter. I don't really care for rogues. I already have a warlock, a death knight, a monk. Let's do shaman. Okay. I like to randomize just to see what kinds of things you can get until I come up with one I like, or well, I like that one but I accidentally randomized again. That's good. Hairstyle. We don't want to be bald. That one's bald. What is that one? Oh, not this one. Hair color. White. Name. Be Killin'. That's good. Alright. Let's play our shaman.
The great cataclysm has shattered more than just the world. War Chief Thrall, arguably the most powerful living shaman, has left his people behind so that he might stop the cataclysm at its source. Yet, in his absence, the orc champion Garrosh Hellscream has become the Horde's new war chief. Though popular amongst the orcs for his victories against the Lich King, Garrosh's reckless leadership has begun to cause a rift between himself and the other leaders of the Horde. With Durotar's natural resources nearly depleted, Garrosh seeks to take whatever his people need to survive, regardless of who stands in his way.
See, asshole.
A dangerous new era for the Horde has dawned, and it falls to brave orcs like you to uphold the will of the new war chief and assure the dominance of your people.
Yes, dominance. Yeah, I use Recount. I also use Carbonite. And occasionally Bartender. Is that on? Yeah, that's on. So let's just get going. Now, some people might say, hey, your name's XR121. Why aren't you playing EQ? Well, honestly, I've played EQ to death. I still love the game, but I mean, sure, I'll play it eventually, but I'm not gonna play it right now. I just don't want to. I want to play World of Warcraft, but for now, we're just gonna play World of Warcraft and see how far we can get. I also used Alcoholic. I think that's all of my add-ons I use. Oh yeah, and what is this called? Silver Dragon. Run away, little piggies. I hear in the next patch you get to, it's the Siege of Orgrimmar. I always say Ogrimmar, so let's get that right. It's Orgrimmar. Yeah. And you get to fight Garrosh, and he apparently has some dark shamans, which I find to be a very interesting concept, and I'm wondering if you'll ever be able to play as a dark shaman. Let me check my settings real quick. Sound. Let's not change the sound quality, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's see if that helps. Alright, so now that we've finished that quest, we're gonna go talk to Gornek. Or Gornik? So many orcs. Orcs everywhere. Level up. Alright, let's talk to our trainer, who's gonna tell us to go shoot things. Alright, let's do something with Bartender real quick. This is the only thing I don't like about it. It disables my XP bar. Close enough. The Alliance is here. I haven't played an orc since before Cataclysm, so I have no idea what's going on. I want to change one more thing. System, no, interface, controls, auto loop. He's hitting me for 3 damage. Oh my gosh. Now, honestly, I can't wait for the store, the in-game store. I think it's an amazing idea. I know a lot of people disagree with me, but quite frankly, I don't care. I think it's a fantastic idea, and I will definitely purchase an XP boost unless it's like $15 a piece, because that's just ridiculous. But if it's like $5, I'd probably purchase it. You see, I'm one of those people who wants WoW to go free to play because I can't play it very often because I don't often have the money to pay for it. But I really like World of Warcraft. It's one of my favorite games. Quest complete. What pets do I have quite up? I'm not gonna do any pets. Can't wait until I can buy a Bandicam. My recording just cut out. Sorry about that. So I don't know if I got half a word in or what. But what I was saying was I'm not going to do any pet battles because that'll just make everything take longer. But if you want to see a video about pet battles, let me know and I'll make a video about pet battles. I really love Carbine because it gives you the arrow and everything. We need to collect some cactus apples. Um, these are freaking prickly pears. What are you talking about? And the fruits on prickly pears have a specific name, but I can't remember what it is. It sure as hell ain't cactus apple. But what are you gonna do? It's like I've noticed that like Guild Wars 2 has some incredibly in-depth cooking stuff going on. Like you make some ROUX, and I used to call it rocks, but you can make that, and it's an ingredient for your recipes and whatnot. And I just think it's interesting how some games are so detailed about things like that, while others are. It's like they don't even care. I mean, it's not a cactus apple. Is the point I'm trying to make. I would just figure they would use its real name because it's obviously a prickly pear, and they should just call it a prickly pear and whatever the name of the fruit is, or just say whatever the fruit is and go get said fruit. You see what I'm saying? But hey, that's just my personal opinion. Gotta get these scorpion tails. It's interesting how you can move while you're casting now. I know you can't do that for every class, but some of them you can. Like, look at this. I'm just kiting the bastard. There's more cactus fruit over there. Die. Need one more of those and four more scorpion tails. I kind of miss the old World of Warcraft. Certain things about it, like you had to, if you were a warlock, you had to get an imp pet, that kind of thing. I felt it was more. I think immersive is the right word. You felt like you were actually this character getting your pet, making a pact with the demon, etc. And I thought that was really cool. But now you just get it automatically. Same with the hunter. You would actually have to go out and tame a pet, and it was a quest to do that, and that's how you got your first pet. You didn't start out with one. You didn't even get one until level 10. It's just, it's the little things like that that bug me about what they've changed with World of Warcraft. I'm actually okay with the whole new talent system and specializations and all that. I'm actually okay with that. I mean, I suppose the best way to explain it would be I really liked how WoW was. I also really like how WoW is. And I'm okay with either. Oops. But I suppose most people aren't. Like my brother, he has a big issue with a lot of the stuff they changed. course, he kind of feels really weak right now because his account got hacked, and when they restored his character, he only had the stuff that was left on his character when they deleted it. So they didn't restore it with all his stuff on it because that was too long ago, apparently. So he lost all his blacksmithing equipment and all his gear and everything. And when he came back, instead of being decked out in Northrend blues, Wrath of the Lich King blues, whatever, um, he was decked out in Wrath of the Lich King greens because apparently they decided to sell all his gear and then just go with some really crappy stuff to survive while they were mining. I don't know, because that's what the gold sellers do, right? They mine. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand that whole situation. Anywho, back to Gornek. Gotta practice Primal Strike. Where are my dummies? There they are. God, what is the cooldown on this thing? 8 seconds. Which doesn't sound like a long time, but it's just brutal when you're in the middle of a fight. Okay, that's done. Hit escape and Primal Strike. Complete quests. Accept quests. No, I'm not really reading anything right now. I usually do, but I'm just wanting to get as high as I can as fast as possible with this character. Primarily, the number one reason why I created a Horde Shaman is I want to see the story for Pandaria, for the Horde. Because I've already seen it with the Alliance. I'm just really curious about what's going on with the Horde right now. Because I've heard that from the outside looking in, on the Alliance, it looks different than it actually is what's going on with the Alliance. So what's actually going on is a lot different than what it looks like is going on. And the Horde only sees what it looks like, so they don't know that there's all these issues in the Alliance. And I find that really interesting. And I kind of want to see what they see. But I also want to find out what the Horde themselves are doing about Garrosh. Which we'll see if I get there before too long. Level up. Okay, gotta awaken some peons. Yes. You getting to work is what needs to be doing. I'm amazed nobody's taking this name, Be Killin'. Let's wake up another peon. What? Yes, apparently the spell is not ready. So where do these guys get their earrings? I mean, really, there's no... Is there like an imp city somewhere? And they just get decked out at the city? They get their ears pierced and get all these cloth clothing and... Or these cloth vests and everything? I mean, where do the imps get it? Are they wearing pants too? No, they're not wearing pants. Still got 2 more lazy peons to wake up. I have to find some sleeping ones in order to wake them up. What the hell? There's gotta be somebody else here doing the quest, otherwise they'd all be asleep right now. Let's track this quest. Can't I just bash him over the head even though he's awake? I mean, that'd be pretty awesome. Oh, now he's sleeping again, so we'll just bash him over the head. Where's the other peon? There he is. Ah, such a deserty place. Of course, I live in a desert, so yeah, it's been over 100 every day this month. Obviously not all day, but I mean, once you get down into the day, like after 12, it's over 100. Thankfully, I'm a night person, so I'm usually up at night and not up during the day, so it doesn't bother me as much as it would most people. Yes. Let's get some boots. Let's accept this quest. Accept this quest. It's 103, about 1:30 I have to be quitting, so um, just so you guys know, that's when there's going to be about at most another half an hour to this video. Probably not even that long, because I'm probably going to stop after I do these 2 quests. But I won't play anymore until I record again, just so you guys can see what I do. And this is, again, the orc starting area. I really like the fact that they divided the trolls and they start in a different area now, because I really hated the fact that the trolls started in the same area. That just really irked me. But hey, what are you gonna do? Now, some people might find it interesting that I have an alliance character. In fact, my main is an alliance character. When I will adamantly support the horde, It's just I loved the Horde, and I just ended up having a higher level alliance than Horde because my Horde characters are all on my brother's account because we were sharing an account until I got my own. So now that I've got my own account and I had to restart, and at the time I was just like, yeah, let's play a Night Elf Hunter. That just seems to make some sense. So that's what I played, and now my warrior undead is sitting at like level 50 something because I literally haven't played him since Burning Crusade. At least not for more than 5 minutes, anyways. Drain life. I love Fellstalkers. I think they're so cool. And if you've ever read the Well of Eternity trilogy, just the description of the Fellstalkers is so amazing. And how they drain magic from their targets, it's just so epic. You really gotta read the Well of Eternity trilogy if you haven't yet. Written by Richard A. Knack. They're my favorite set of books right now. I've read them 3 or 4 times now, and I mean actually read, not skimmed through or anything like that. I mean actually read. They're amazing books. They're definitely my favorite fantasy books. But I don't know. I'm a huge Blizzard fanboy. I love everything done by Blizzard. Like I even love Diablo 3. It's not as good as Diablo 2, but it's still a good game. And hey, what are you gonna do? You like what you like. You can't help it. Let's totally not get into what I just fought. Fell immolate. Yep. Can't do number 2 yet. Can do it now. Quest complete. Gotta get the pick. Gotta find the pick. Go this way. This way. I also really love this map that comes with Carbonite because you can just zoom out and see everything. And you don't have to right click to zoom out, and when you hit M, it returns you to your zone. Stuff like that is pretty epic. And there's the pick. Alright, now we're out of here. I don't think those are inside the cave. I think that's just where they are on the map, and because I'm in the cave, it's showing them there. Yeah, Carbonite's not perfect, but it's really useful if you understand its quirks. It's not that hard to figure out.